So 5 years of Gareth Southgate, the obvious successes are Euro finals and World Cup semi-finals. Is changing the culture and the attitude towards and of the England team as much a success as those two?
I don't know. The thing what you have to say with Gareth and what he's done, especially when the job came about, however it came, obviously Sam Allardyce lost out, but the fact is that I don't think I've seen for many, many years somebody who's more suited to a job than Gareth Southgate and the players he's got and the way that he's embraced everything about the England job. You know, the culture of England, the culture of the players, everything what goes with understanding, reflecting what this country is and what it's all about, and getting a team to come together like he has done and to get us to a semi-final of the World Cup and then a final. It's more than we could have ever wished for. That doesn't happen for me under Allardyce. I don't care what anyone says, simply because of the way he's gone about his job. And I think they're very lucky that he kind of fell into their lap for him because he was at the 21s. So lucky that he fell into their laps.
You know the press, you know the demands. You've been there quite recently. What do you make of the Gareth Southgate reign when you have a look at it from your distance?
I think it's been amazing, to be honest. I think ticks many boxes. The fact that he's been there and he's done it as a player, played in major tournaments, and obviously, managing the under-21s, so knowing that crop of young players that were coming through at the time. And the job that he's done there, that's right, he said, semi-final, final. So now you're sort of like looking at England thinking, going into tournaments thinking, we've got a chance. And we've not had that mentality for a long time, to be honest. And like you said, I think I played 2 games under Gareth. Just the group, that sort of like club environment. He's got a leadership group where he takes a lot of things back from the players, a lot of respect, mutual respect. So yeah, he's done an amazing job.
But one big hurdle to go. That's the real challenge now, isn't it? To win something.
Yeah, of course, but it's easier said than done. I agree, obviously, everything the lads have said. I think he's done a brilliant job. He's lucky as well. He's working with top quality players, but he's still got to manage him. Off the pitch, he comes across really well. We've obviously worked with Gareth, really top guy. I'll be intriguing to see how they do in the next World Cup, because also Gareth has to be looking at an exit plan for himself. You're thinking, how long does he want to do that? He must have opportunities to go to club level, especially if a big job comes around. But he's done an excellent job again. But trying to get the hands on that trophy, which is really, really difficult.
But it's not coincidence, is it, that he was in charge of the under-21, so he's known a lot of these players since some of them since they were teenagers.
Yeah, you need a bit of luck in this game, and I think the job coming up for him was perfect. Again, he's played international football. He'd had to go club level. He'd had, obviously, some ups and downs with that. He'd been managed with the 21s. He knew a lot of the young players coming through, even at the underage groups. So it was just a perfect fit. But I think it's also the way he comes across off the pitch, through the media, which we know is an important role, particularly for England. There's obviously a lot of press interest, obviously. And you can't knock the guy. He is such a really good, decent guy. I've worked with Gareth, I've played against him, I've managed against him, and I think he's a really, really decent guy.
Yeah. It's interesting, as Roy says, it is the next stage for Gareth Southgate, which will be the interesting one. If there's a World Cup in 13 months' time, then it's, not long till the next Euros after that. He has to be thinking about what he wants to do next, doesn't he?
Well, he does, yeah, but you have to say, with that World Cup coming up and the players he's got at his disposal, he must be quite excited about that, because that's only going to help him. It's going to help him now. He's got England to a semi-final and a final.
If they won the final, right, do you think he would have left?
I think
he would have left if they'd won?
I think he does. I think he would do, because I'm not sure what more. He'd probably want to leave it for somebody else. But I still feel the way Gareth is, and knowing Gareth like I do, he's got unfinished business with England, and he's got so close. And I think that we're not far away, and I think that probably the World Cup will be it. Maybe if he, hopefully we can win it. But it would be a brilliant ending for him, fitting ending to him.